Hello everyone at Playbox, my name is Cate Johannessen and today I'm going to be reading for you Lettice the Dancing Rabbit by Mandy Stanley. I got this book when I was 4 years old from my auntie Maggie, so I've grown up reading this book, so I love it very much and I hope you do too. Okay. Lettice Rabbit and her family lived high up on the top of the hill. Nibble, nibble, hop, hop, every day was the same. Until the day Lettice saw a picture pinned to a tree. It was then she knew that she wanted to be like the little girl in the picture. She wanted to be a dancer more than anything else in the world. Lettice thought town would be the best place to be. So she hopped there all by herself. She'd never been so far in all her life. Town was exciting, almost too exciting. There were lots of busy people, noisy babies, chatty children, and big, scary dogs. Seeing an open door, Lettice peeped in. And there she saw dancers just like in the picture. "I want to dance," she cried, rushing in. The music stopped and everybody looked. "Please, may I join in?" asked Lettice shyly. "Yes," said the surprised teacher, "but first you must get dressed in ballet clothes." Lettice didn't know what to do. She had never worn clothes before. "You can get them at a shop we get ours from," called out a little girl. At the shop, Lettice tried on all the clothes, but the dress dragged on the floor, the shoes were like flippers, and the cardigan was huge. Lettice began to cry. Then the shop assistant brought out a ballerina doll, and the doll's clothes fitted perfectly. Now Lettice was ready. Lettice hopped back to the ballet class. First she had to learn the ballet positions. She watched and listened very carefully, copying the other dancers. The ballet teacher showed her how to hold her head high so her ears would look graceful. Lettice worked very hard. She turned out her long toes, she stretched up her arms, and she tried not to wobble. When she jumped, it looked as though she were flying. When she twirled and whirled, she was almost a blur. Every week, Lettice went to town for her class, and at home she practiced every spare minute of the day. The teacher thought Lettice was very special and was amazed at her extraordinary jumps. Lettice worked so hard that each night she went to bed very tired, but very happy. A few weeks later, it was the end of term show, and Lettice had been chosen for the starring role. She had a gorgeous costume. There was even a tiny crown. All Lettice's family had come to see her. Lettice was so nervous. She thought she'd never be able to dance at all. The lights went down, the music began. Lettice took a deep breath and leapt onto the stage. She glittered and twinkled and soared through the air. The rabbit family was so proud. They tapped their soft little paws all through the show. When it was all over, the rabbit family was so excited they rushed straight home. "Wait for me," squeaked Lettice, but they didn't hear her. Poor Lettice, she was tired and alone, and as she slowly walked home, the rain fell. She felt so miserable, she just wanted to crawl into the warm, cosy burrow and fall fast asleep. Next day, the rabbit family were busy collecting apples, cabbages, and carrots ready for a picnic. "Lettice won't want to come," said her brothers and sisters. "She's a star now." But Lettice heard them and felt very hurt. How could they go without her? She pulled off the crown and threw off the dress. She kicked off her shoes and scrambled out of her tights. "Wait for me," she cried, and raced up the hill. She could feel the sun on her fur, the grass between her toes, and the wind in her ears. It was wonderful. Lettice had found out what it was like to be a ballerina, but she knew that being a rabbit was by far the very best thing in the world. Good night to everyone at Playbox.